Now, if you had to bring a friend over to Japan and they asked for an itinerary, well, what would end up on that itinerary?
Yeah, what are the places you take your friends?
Yeah, let's say your friends coming for like a week or 2 weeks or something. So it's not just like one day in Tokyo or whatever.
Well, depends. What do they like? Because the biggest thing is like with me as well. I'm more of a person who likes activities rather than history or architecture.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, if you come to Japan for the first time in your life, like for like 2 weeks, don't leave Tokyo. Because like every ward of Tokyo is so different. Even in terms of architecture, look, you can get all sorts of foods here, all sorts of architecture, temples, shrines. You can like learn history, and every ward even looks different enough. So if you travel outside, that's already like half a day wasted. You're spending more money on like Shinkansen or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like 2 weeks in Tokyo just isn't even enough to like get everything done.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless you actually do like history or you like nature or you just want to check out Nara. Like in that case, sure, go Osaka, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad though to go and maybe just, because people always want to go to Osaka and Kyoto. And it's like, yeah, it's your first trip. Just do it. Check it out.
Yeah.
See which cities you maybe vibe with more. The one thing I do think that is quite difficult about Tokyo is if you don't have anyone who can recommend you stuff. I think it's quite daunting.
It is.
I remember when we came in on vacation, I felt lost.
It's just there's too many things to do, and that causes a problem.
And you have no frame of reference of what might be good and what to look for as like a sign of quality.
And you search up online, and it's all like the same. It's very unhelpful. It's the same 10 things.
I hate the top 10 list because every time you're like, top 10 things to do there.
Genuinely useless.
It's 5 first things. It's just shrine or temple.
Yeah.
And then go karting. Yeah, with the fucking monkeys.
Dude, the go-karting? Oh my God.
Like there's so many cool things to actually do, but it's like, no, when we went to Ota, and I was like, what to do in Ota City? Top 10 things to do.
They're all like gardens.
The first 5 things were, go to Haneda Airport. You have a shrine there. You have another temple there. You have a garden in Haneda Airport. And it's like, there's a city. Why are you wanting us to go to the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3 bestseller, go-karting.
And then it's like, a food tour or whatever.
Food tour, bus tour.
Dude,
Skytree.
Those food tours are so ass.
Yeah,
those
they are.
ones.
Tsukiji Fish Market.
All of the tours.
Tsukiji Fish Market is so ass, bro.
Yeah.
It's so ass they had to change it. They were like, well, we got to get rid of this place. Let's fucking move it.
If you go to like these tours or take a tour, because I've looked on these places for inspiration or whatever, and there's stuff that's like $100 that you can just do for free if you sign up yourself. Because I think I went to like a diet building tour, whatever, and that's free if you sign up. It's the national
government building.
Yeah, government
building, yeah.
And I think there was like one thing where it was like $70 if you go with a guide or like personal guide or something. And like most of these things, it's so easy to do yourself. Or like even watching sumo wrestling, if you go through one of these places, it's like $120 to like go see them train. But if you go by yourself without a guide, you do pay something. I'm not sure how much, but it's so much cheaper. And then you just look at it and go home instead of waiting around for them to like talk for an hour of like, this is the backstory, like stuff.
Let me read off the Wikipedia.
Sometimes it's good though.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with these lists is that like 9 out of 10 of them are just kind of like whatever suggestions or copy paste from other articles. So you often just don't get anything of value.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It kind of like, I think this is the case for like basically every tourist place in the world where you search it up and most lists, I swear, just copy off each other most of the time.
Yeah.
It's rare to get that like personal touch of, this could be AI generated. We don't know,
Half these places don't even exist.
It is really hard to give someone an itinerary that they like, because some people like yourself, you like doing activities. I'm not a big activity guy. I don't do a whole lot actually. Now I realize I just kind of sit around.
It depends what kind of a person you are. Like if you come to Japan and knowing you like Japan and have like stuff planned, you can do quite a lot. Because I had a friend come over
do a lot.
and he did like a ton of things. And even the first time I came here, because I prepared in advance, I wanted to make like a video. And I looked like all of your videos that you've done here and other YouTubers. So like my 2 weeks was completely booked up. And I feel like that was a really good way of experiencing things, because I wasn't looking at these lists. I was looking at specific things YouTubers have done. But there's other people who have come and they go with like a European mindset, or like, I'm going to come here, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to walk around and see what I can do. And in Tokyo, it doesn't really work out.
Yeah, you kind of have to book everything.
Yeah, like you can't go Shibuya Sky. Even Skytree can like fill out the same day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you do kind of have to book everything.
And if you don't like the most basic thing, I feel like Team Lab Planets, which I would recommend. I feel like it's interesting. I know you don't like.
I've actually never been.
Oh,
I just don't like the idea of like I've just heard it's like so crowded. And it sounds
fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's an interesting experience.
Depends when you go.
It's like Instagram heaven, basically.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And
But again, you can't go the same day because it's like booked up. Like you have to do in advance.
It didn't used to be that way. I think it was like, I think it's only recently without you had to really just book ahead, because I remember when I went, I guess before Mr. Beast made his video and it really started like popping off. I just rocked up on the day.
I'm just sad Odaiba, they got rid of the onsen.
Yeah.
Bro, you missed it. Odaiba's never been the same since.
It's not.
Dude, they had like a whole like onsen like town in Odaiba.
What?
What's it called?
Onsen Monogatari.
Yeah, Onsen Monogatari.
It's a chain, so I think there's some other stuff. But
I think it
was
relocated,
so
but the thing that made it so perfect was
it was like next to the Gundam.
It was next to the Gundam, so all you needed to do was, you want to go see the Gundam?
Dude, it was like a full summer festival.
Yeah. It was, every day was a summer festival.
So you go in and they used to have like 5 restaurants, and you would all be in yukata's.
There we go.
You'd have like a tag. You would just like say your number, and then they would charge you all at the end.
Yeah.
So you would get beers and stuff. We'd have a meal. Then we'd all go in the onsen, and they had like the fish where they eat your feet. Then they had like, a bunch of it. And they had a whole outdoor section. It was legit. It was so good for like tourists because it was like a very easy way to get someone into onsens.
Yeah, without having to travel to like too far.
And then if you were done and you still had some time, you could pop over to Odaiba and see the Gundam, and
go to Diver City.
And then they got rid of it because I think the leaseholder for the land didn't want to renew or something like that.
Yeah.
You used to look like this inside.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It was so good. It was so good.
I wonder where did they relocate to? Because
I don't know. I want to go back.
Yeah, I want to go back. Looking at these pictures, I'm like, this is sick.
So it used to be in a really fun spot. And so Odaiba's cool. Again, slightly frustrating to get to comparatively to other places.
It is.
And it's a shame because like I do think the Gundam is like sick to look at.
Well, now it's like the only one pretty much.
Yeah, they got rid of the one in Yokohama.
Yeah, and like I said, that mall, not a big fan of that mall. That mall.
I mean, that mall has some stuff in it.
Yeah, I'd
The
say
Gundam store in there is sick.
I'd say on like the tier list of malls, most like the malls I hate are the ones where it's just like, oh, these are brands I can just get everywhere.
Yeah.
But the Diver City specifically has, I think, like more activities, more cool places.
You have the sport show at the top.
And then
Sport
the
show.
sport, sport show at the top as well.
And they got like Geopolis, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of alright.
They got a One Piece store as well.
Yeah, they're Shonen Jump store.
Yeah, Shonen Jump store. So there's like more variety and like
I'm
cool
a mall
stuff.
hater. I support local businesses and small businesses.
All right.
Name 3 small businesses.
Yeah.
Matsuya, Sukiya.
I'm a real one.
Top 3.
Small businesses, amen.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm a mall hater. I'm a certified mall hater.
Damn.
So, personal question. Are you coming back? Do you think you're going to come back?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
I'm thinking about like if I were to live here, but it's more like when I came here, I thought, okay, I definitely want to live here more. But as the time has come along, I'm like, I'm not so sure about that anymore. Because
Like long term.
Well, because I've done everything here.
You really have speed range in hand. Yeah, you really have.
So it's more like I don't have the urge or the need to like stay longer that I had in the beginning. Because like I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna miss this thing or that thing because I did it.
Yeah, that is true.
There's more food I want to eat here.
I mean, yeah.
I've just never eaten all the food I want to eat.
Also, kind of miss being a tourist, like all of you, I guess.
You miss it.
Yeah.
Such a simple time.
You know, it's so good coming here.
Like
not worrying about
the
anything.
wonder is gone, would you say?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what do you do if you need to go to a doctor? You're gonna spend like a couple hours looking at English doctors, go to God knows wherever, and like even you speak like some Japanese, and you had so many issues like with your back stuff.
Yeah.
Because like that's like what took a month, even though
it took a long time than that. That was like a 4 or 5 month process just to go through all the referrals.
That's insane.
And appointments. Yeah. It's not easy. Like I think that was hard just because I didn't speak good enough Japanese to get through the process smoothly. But also, it was just slow because it was Japanese.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't name. I mean, maybe in Estonia it's a lot faster. But the UK it's pretty slow as well.
In Europe I feel like it's pretty fast.
I feel like in most places it's pretty slow. But to be fair, I did always felt like I was being taken care of, and I felt like everyone was doing their job.
Yeah.
I didn't think like people were getting annoyed or like were just like trying to get rid of me. I felt like they were actually trying to like take care of the issue.
Yeah.
We're always very, very careful.
It's just mostly like a bit frustrating, like even like social security, like I know how much I have to pay. Then I go to like a convenience. You can't pay with a card. You have to take cash out and pay with cash for some reason. And then I'm like, well, I did pay this, but am I forgetting something? Am I committing tax fraud?
Yeah.
Shit.
There's always stuff you can forget. It's very easy to miss things.
The first time I paid double. Because I got like checks, but they have like one check where you can pay all of it at once, or like have checks for each month individually. And I was like, here, all the checks. And I paid like, I think like a couple of grand. And I was like, wait. No, I went home and my girlfriend was like, why did you pay that much? Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I went back to the convenience. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And they like got the manager. Who got the manager? And then it was like, okay, yeah,
Who then
sorry.
called the manager?
Yeah.
Who then called the CEO?
Yeah. No, but they're very accommodating. Like no issues whatsoever. It's just like difficult to manage it all.
Yeah, it's the fundamental system that they've set up that just makes it so extra confusing. But at least in Japan, if you do realize that, like, oh shit, I've made a mistake, then 9 times out of 10, they're usually pretty good with like helping you get through it. But it's not until you actually point it out that they'll actually, figure it out and sort it out for you. You just have to be like, okay, well, this is just how it works, and
like
I guess I'm just gonna have to do it this way.
When you have an issue, they do help you with it. But sometimes you're like, oh my god, do we really need all of this to fix this issue? This is like,
there are moments where you're just like, it's not technically an issue.
There was just lettuce on my burger. The CEO does not need to come out.
It's like, this is technically not an issue. I'm just not happy with it personally. So is it worth bringing up? Because then it might lead to a whole other bunch of problems that just get.
You might have opened the
floodgates.
Can't put it back in.
There's like hidden issues as well, or like hidden things that you don't think of. Like when you sign up, I guess for social security and everything. The one thing that I was told by a friend was like, you have to tell them you don't want retirement funds or like pension, like no matter what. Because I think by default it's on, but if you like move away, you have to. It like starts collecting, and then you have to take it out. Or like it's a whole ordeal.
Yeah. The pension stuff in Japan is really.
I believe they're making it mandatory soon, though. I'm not sure though. There's some issue. I know that like you'll often see Reddit posts of people who missed like 1 month of retirement or pension payments, and then they got denied like permanent residence. So like they will find any reason to like deny your paperwork in Japan as well. So you've got to make sure you stay on top of it, which is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it is so easy to miss something.
Yeah.
And then you get like post, and it's like, have I paid for this? Do I need to pay for this?
Yeah.
What am I doing? And there's envelope inside, and it's like, do I have to mail it back with cash money inside?
Yeah. Because sometimes they'll have that. They'll give you in the envelope. They'll give you an envelope to send money back to them.
Yeah.
But you've already paid for it.
Oh, really?
Sometimes.
I've never seen that.
Like I think I had someone sent me something from FedEx, and they made me pay the taxes on it, but they wouldn't send it to me until I had sent them an envelope with the money, which sounded like some kind of Nigerian.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam.
Nigerian like prince.
I've never seen that.
Because for some reason I never had it. It was so rare because I was like, I normally pay it when they show up.
Yeah.
But for some reason they were like, we're holding it until you. Yeah, it was FedEx though. It was definitely FedEx.
Really?
I confirmed.
Wow.
And I got the package.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. Weird owner hole. Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
It was contraband. It's the Pump and Dump 5000.
Now, that all being said, even if there's like small struggles, I want to say for the fucking Reddit, I love Japan. Like the bad stuff, completely like nothing compared to all the good stuff.
Dude, everything goes bad, and then you just go to a restaurant and you pay $30 for like 500 gyoza, and it's the most finest gyoza that man could have conceived. And you're like, there's just everyone cares in that kitchen. Everyone's cares.
Yeah.